My name is Chase Bossart. I grew up in Seattle and I live just north of the Golden Gate Bridge in Marin County. My introduction to yoga was as a senior in college. I went on a study abroad program to Madras, India. And in that program, Mr. TKV Deshagachar taught a semester-long yoga theory class. So twice a week, this little diminutive Indian man showed up for an hour and a half and just shredded my mind. And part of that was also we had ongoing practices at the Krishnamacharya Yoga Mandram. So for me, the real hook was the philosophy and the meditation. It was really, here's who you are, here's what the world is, here's what the relationship is and why it causes suffering, and really the key was like, and here's what to do about it. And I was like, oh, I would like more, please. I came back to the US. I couldn't quite tell my parents, thank you very much for the university education. I'm going to be a yoga teacher. So I said, I'm going to get a PhD in Indian philosophy. And I went to the University of California, Santa Barbara, and I enrolled in there. And I went through a master's degree. I got my master's degree there in Indian philosophy. Then I moved to India, and I lived there for 2 years. And I came back to the US and became Director of Therapy and Education at Healing Yoga Foundation, which was a yoga therapy clinic in San Francisco. In 2012, there was a lot of changes, and we dramatically reduced the scope of what we were doing. And so I started Yoga Well Institute. What is yoga therapy? Yoga therapy would be considered the yoga chikitsa, the bringing of the system back towards balance. So that usually means using breath, attention, physical movements to correct some sort of physical, emotional, mental pain, help the person come back towards whatever balance they can establish. After that, then there's a whole process of discovery that you can do after the system has been balanced. But it is kind of a two-step process. You know, there's a difference between recovery and discovery, right? Recovery is realigning with, reestablishing equanimity, balance. Discovery is what you can do once you have that. I've had pretty much one teacher the entire 25 years of my yoga experience, and so I really am coming from a particular lineage, a particular vantage point, perspective, whatever you want to call it, and that has been called Vinyyoga. So Vinyyoga as a word means the application. It just means application. So we really believe that the techniques of yoga should be applied according to each individual. The yoga should be changed to meet the capacities and the needs of the individual, not the individual should be changed to meet the yoga. So this focus on tailoring and individualizing practice is a hallmark of what we call Vinyyoga. I really see like the breadth and the depth of the yoga teachings. You know, yoga is much more than simply asana and physical movements. You know, it's breathing, it's attention, meditation, mind stuff, it's chanting, it's philosophy, it's spirituality, it's application in daily life. And all of these things hang together in a coherent package. You know, there's, with all due respect to the Buddhists and the meditation traditions, etc., yoga is a meditation tradition. You know, it really is a complete path, and I really hope to make that readily available. And and that's the mission of the Yoga Well Institute. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.